So, you know, with the exception of Arboleda and Rosella, these are all big men.
That's right. And Gary David is going to come off the bench for that instant offense.
What about Homer Say? He has been quite a revelation here in the semifinals.
Well, he's creating matchup problems here, no? Because Air21 has so many big players. Homer Say has a lot of agility for a player who plays number 4. And so he's able to get away with those dribble drives to the hole.
A miss by Pingris. The experts, by the way, begin with Arboleda, Arwin Santos, Homer Say, Ranadel de Ocampo, the best player of the game back in game number 5, as Rosella attacks and misses. Short for Daniel Defonse, and Homer Say is all alone.
And Homer Say is averaging close to 15 points sa ating semifinals. What a big turnaround para sa kanya. Nabibigyan siya ng pagkakataon to do a lot of scoring. And the Coach Pope Parasol, binanggit nga sa atin before this game, that he allows Homer Say to sometimes even play out of control so that he gets his rhythm early in the game.
Mal Macaskill gets Magnolia on the scoreboard. Lamang ang Air21, 4-2.
Ako sa tingin ko, we'll see a lot more of that. Macaskill getting the ball at the low post, and he becomes a primary option sa offense ng Magnolia.
Darwin Santos with a runner. Rebound para kay Macaskill. Over to Rosella. Rosella on the move. Rosella bounce pass, and Pingris will score.
Now, Daniel Defonso starting in this game. He had 19 points in game number 5. Kusa nanalo ang Magnolia, but only 3 the last game. Ito yung fast break attack.
The foul is against Air21 import Stephen Thomas, his first personal. First team foul of the game. Bonus free throw para kay Pingris is good.
Nabanggit natin kanina, Nico, how important it is for the Magnolia guards to step up. Now, Olsen Rosella had only 1 assist the entire game 5. Ngayon, meron na siyang 1 assist, so he already duplicates that output.
Well, Ranadel de Ocampo did a lot of damage for Air21. Although Gary David was the leading scorer of that game, it was really Ranadel who wreaked havoc when it mattered the most.
Well, you see the versatility of Ranadel because he can hurt you outside. He's a good spot-up shooter, but he also can put the ball on the floor. Exactly what he did. He didn't have the opportunity to score from the outside, pero meron siyang pagkakataon to move inside and challenge the interior defense ng Magnolia, and he finds himself at the line. Again, isang critical point na pinoint out natin kanina, Magnolia cannot afford to give too many free throws to a good free throw shooting team like Air21.
Ranadel also had 5 triples in that win in game 5. Here's Tugade. He was caught dancing to the wrong song.
Ilag si Tugade because of the long arms of Arwin Santos. And
lahat naman yata dito sa airport.
He's distracted. Oh, talagang he's distracted. And that time, Santos forced him to a turnover situation.
Here's De Ocampo. Drop pass, Thomas. And he will miss. And there's a loose ball foul spotted by Boy Cruz, who is our Chief Justice tonight. And he is joined by Art Herrera, Bong Pascual. Si Arwin Santos ang tinawagan ng kanyang first personal foul. Second team foul laban sa Air21.
And look at this kind of defense that Air21 is playing. It's man-to-man. It's tough man-to-man defense. And they're hounding the Magnolia players all the way from the backcourt.
Here's Macaskill. Olsen for 3. Yes, sir! TM3 for Rodrigo. Olsen Rosella.
Now, we talked about neutralizing the post threat. Macaskill is a player who is a veteran. So he knows how to pass and he knows how to spot the open players, especially on the long court.
Nice looper mula kay Winnie Arboleda, his first 2 points of the game. Lamang pa rin ang Magnolia, just by 1, 8-7, with over 8 minutes to go in the opening period. That's a foul, and the basket is good for the former PBA MVP, Daniel Defonso.
Now McCaskill is really becoming a primary option here. Practically every play that Magnolia runs, nakakahawak ng bola si McCaskill. There he is, no? Passing the ball to Daniel Defonso. Kanina, nakita natin McCaskill passing the ball to the open spot-up shooter na si Olsen Rosella.
Nakumpleto ni Danny Ay ang kanyang 3-point play sa makatwid na dagdagan ng lamang ng Magnolia. 11-7 in the opening period.
Now, you see the difference here when Air21 advances the ball. Walang masyadong pressure coming from Olsen Rosella. A nice passing play here for Air21. Yung ilalim ng Magnolia, bukang-buka yun. Air21 has been able to penetrate that lane very easily. Again, you see the man-to-man defense being played here all the way from the backcourt ng Air21.
Yeah, Air21 would like nothing more than to quicken the pace because that's the style of play that they want.
That's right.
And they've seen in the series, pag mabilisan na laro, Magnolia really struggles.
Oh, that's right. And when you have an opportunity to run, that means you need to get stops. And it's exactly what I'm saying. They were able to get a stop, and now Air21 is running. But nandun yung transition defense ng Magnolia. Tinaman sa mukha si Pingris.
That's going to be number 2 laban kay Arwin Santos.
But yung pinopointan ko kanina, Miko, no? The pressure that Air21 gives to the ball carrier ng Magnolia, hindi na ibibigay ng Magnolia sa Air21. You see, Winnie Arboleda is a pressure hard-nosed defender, and he goes up against someone like an Olsen Rosella. It's tough. And nagkaroon ng switch doon si Ranidel naman, forcing that turnover against Rosella.
Still a 2-point lead para sa Magnolia. 8 minutes remaining in the opening period. Here's Thomas. Outside, Ranidel. Santos swings it over to Homer Se. Open shot. And the ball ends up with Homer Se. Bagong shot clock for Air21. Homer Se attacks outside Arboleda. Here's Ranidel de Ocampo. That's one of the best post-up players in the business.
And so much versatility.
And we're tied at 11. Here's Daniel Defonso against Homer Se. Tugade against Santos. That's a great matchup. Tugade for 3. And Danny Ay gets it off the glass. Meantime, here's Homer Se. And it's going to be last touch on Olsen Rosella. Well, you mentioned that Air21, they've managed to transform themselves into a defensive team, but they're still allergic to that shot clock.
Oh.
Here's Thomas facing the basket, missing the shot.